Words of the teacher, son of David, king in Jerusalem. 1:12, Chapter 1, Meaningless. Meaningless, says the teacher, utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What do people gain from all their labors at which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. All things are wearisome. More than one can say, the eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again, what has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. I, the teacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem. I applied my mind to study and to explore by wisdom all that is done under the heavens. And I perceived that this also is a chasing after the wind. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow, the more knowledge, the more grief. 3:25 Chapter 2 I said to myself, Come now, I will test you with pleasure to find out what is good. I undertook great projects. I built houses for myself and planted vineyards. I amassed silver and gold for myself, and the treasure of kings and provinces. I became greater by far than anyone in Jerusalem before me. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure, yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. 6:45 Chapter 3 There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. So I saw that there is nothing better for a person than to enjoy their work, because that is their lot. 9:15 Chapters 4-5 And I saw the tears of the oppressed, and they have no comforter, so I declared that the dead, who had already died, are happier than the living, who are still alive. But better than both is the one who has never been born. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. As goods increase, so do those who consume them. This is the grievous evil God has given to mankind. To be occupied with meaningless toil, guard your steps. When you go to the house of God, much dreaming and many words are meaningless. Therefore, fear God. 13:20 Chapters 6-7 I have seen another evil under the sun, and it weighs heavily on mankind. God gives some people wealth, possessions and honor, so that they lack nothing their hearts desire. But God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them. This is meaningless, a grievous evil. A good name is better than fine perfume, and the day of death better than the day of birth. It is better to go to a house of mourning than to go to a house of feasting, for sadness has a refining influence on us. Do not be over-righteous, neither be over-wise. Why destroy yourself? Do not be over-wicked, and do not be a fool. Why die before your time? 17:40 Chapters 8-9 Who is like the wise? Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face and changes its hard appearance. There is something else meaningless that occurs on earth. The righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. The same destiny overtakes all. The hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil, and there is madness in their hearts while they live, and afterward they join the dead. Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion. Go, eat your food with gladness, and drink your wine with a joyful heart. For God has already approved what you do. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you are going, there is neither working nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom. 22:10. Chapters 10 to 12. As dead flies give perfume a bad smell, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. Cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will find it again. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach, when you will say, I find no pleasure in them before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble, and the strong men stoop, when the grasshopper drags himself along and desire is no longer stirred. Then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets, meaningless. Meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. 26 minutes and 5 seconds, the conclusion. Now all has been heard. Here is the conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the duty of all mankind. For God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil.